Friends and graduates, good evening. Or rather, great evening, everyone, because we are, as we were several years ago when we undertook this endeavor, at the very beginning of a new path, under a new sky, with a new view of the world. I could talk about my own reasons for being here today, what drives and inspires me, and hope that these things will resonate with all of you. But I'd rather use this time to remind you of what already exists between us, among us, within us, and that is our limitless possibility. We are all here today because not so very long ago, we sat with a friend, a partner, a family member, with God, and said, I must do something more. There is something more. We may have struggled with the hows and the whys, battled the enemies of doubt, fear, and sheer exhaustion, but we knew that the only direction was forward and upward, and it was that knowledge, that inner voice, that brought us together into the halls of Georgian Court University, where we would engage in new conversations, discover new partnerships, and explore new possibilities. Life is about exploring limitless possibilities, if only we open up to them. 20 years ago, when I looked into the eyes of my newborn daughter, I thought, I can't do this. God answered, yes, you can. And I did. 10 years ago, 2 months before September 11th, while walking across Route 18 in East Brunswick, I was struck by an SUV. My career on Wall Street had not prepared me for the challenges I was to meet. I did not walk for over 6 months. There were days when again I closed my eyes and thought, I can't do this. God answered, yes, you can. And I did. On September 11th, 2001, I was still home recovering when the planes hit the towers. Because I had a two-way pager, I was fortunate enough to be able to receive messages from my future husband, from my colleagues at Ground Zero, asking that I notify their families that they were safe. During those morning hours, I closed my eyes, and this time I yelled, I can't do this. And the familiar voice responded, yes, you can. And I did. I remember the person I was 2 years ago, just before I began the Holistic Health Studies graduate program here at Georgian Court University. Mother, daughter, wife, caretaker, cat litter cleaner, corporate America recovery, some think those are synonymous. I knew that I wanted to do more, learn more, embark on a career in health and healing. But how would I manage? Were there enough hours in a day? Would I feel out of place? What difference would it make? What difference could I make? The answers didn't appear in any sudden way. No grand revelations came to me in my dreams or during my waking hours. Free time, excess energy, a cavalry of personal assistants. No matter how much I wished for them, they never arrived at my doorstep. But there was no ignoring the statement, the knowledge that I must do something more. And here is where Georgian Court University miraculously appeared in my life. Being the only regionally accredited university in the state of New Jersey which offers a master's degree in holistic health studies immediately enticed my academic appetite and my yearning to do more with my life. And so, I took a step forward and upward. I requested transcripts from the ancient vaults of my undergraduate degree. I applied, I was accepted, I took my first course, then my 5th, then my 10th. And in between, I mothered, I daughtered, I sistered, and I took care of the cat litter. In between, I found in Georgian Court University's Holistic Health Studies program a forum which inspired academic excellence and stirred my soul's desire to heal myself and other people. Some days it all came together. Other days it fell apart. It was on those days that my family, our families, stepped in and helped us the most. It was on those days that faculty and students of Georgian Court University stepped in as our second families and inspired us to continue. In the end, and in this beginning that we share, here I am, here we are, a little more sure, a little more confident that if we are here, then it must be true. Anything is possible. During the American Revolution, Thomas Paine, in the essay entitled The Crises, said, "What we obtain too cheap, we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value." That may have been written over 2 centuries ago, but these words hold true during these challenging times. Our world sometimes bombards us with messages of what we may not do, cannot do. It is easy to become afraid and give up. But as children of God, as Americans, and as Georgian Court University graduates, we do not give up. Here we have found respect, integrity, compassion, service, and justice, a place to help us make a difference in this world. I know that on this day of new beginnings, we, as graduates of Georgian Court University, will close our eyes and say, "What now? We can't do this." God will answer, "Yes, you can." And we will respond, "Yes, we will." The possibilities are limitless. Thank you, and God bless us all. Honored guests, faculty, staff, alumni,